MS Dhoni, one of the greatest captain in the world. MS Dhoni, one of the greatest finisher India has ever produced. MS Dhoni, the best wicketkeeper of the generation. MS Dhoni, only Indian captain who has won all 3 ICC trophies. MSD has won number of matches, taken hundreds of catches, received thousands of awards. But. Today in this video, I am not going to talk about number of matches he played, number of awards he received, number of trophies he won for India. Instead, I want to dive into MS Dhoni's brain and review the philosophical side of him. Let's see what we can learn from MSD, from his entire career, and apply in our lives so that we'll get better each day till we reach our best. Do watch this video till the end, otherwise you may miss something great from MSD's career. Like this video, share with your friends and subscribe to this channel. First and very important thing we can learn from MSD is don't think of the result, instead think of the process. This is very important thing we can learn from MSD, and he often says in his speeches and also interviews when asked about how he controls his emotions, how he always keep himself so cool.
So how do you keep yourself so cool?
Very simple, don't think about the result. It's the result that puts pressure on us. You know, what if this happens? What if we don't win the game? What if we don't get selected? But again, worry about the controllables, you know, and whatever the controllables are, we take care of it, we'll get the desired result. If we don't get the desired result, we'll improve. We'll change our plans, we'll execute better, and we'll get a chance to prove ourselves again. So, you know, that's what it is. Thinking about the result never gives you result. Yes, you may have a target in mind, but what is more important is to take care of the small steps in life. You know, what needs to be done, what I am supposed to do, what extra I can do, and you know, that will help us achieve the target.
Even one of the greatest filmmaker, SS Rajamouli, has talked about this character in MS Dhoni, and he even termed him as a karma yogi.
We started watching cricket, my generation started watching cricket in mid-1980s. We were introduced to the joys of cricket by great players like Gavaskar, Kapil Dev, Azharuddin, all these great players. Every time we were watching cricket more with fear rather than joy, until this man came along. After MS Dhoni became the captain of India, we started watching cricket without fear. We started watching cricket only for joy. Even the debutant cricketers started playing without fear. That is what he did for Indian cricket. Thank you, sir, for making us watch cricket with pure joy, without any fear. Karmanye vadikaraste ma phaleshu kadachana. Concentrate only on your actions, not on the results. Even the god of cricket like Sachin Tendulkar couldn't hide his emotions. But this man was completely nonchalant about winning the 2011 World Cup, Cricket World Cup. How could he become such a great karma yogi?
Okay, fine, you are talking about the process, but what actually is the process? Process is simple small things you do every day to achieve your goals. These simple small things compound and become a big asset when you do continuously and consistently. Let's suppose you want to reduce weight. You do gym for a week or two and you don't see any results. You feel depressed, but if you continuously hit the gym and just focus on what better you can do to reduce the weight, more chances of getting results automatically. Not only in this case, if you want to become film director, it is better to focus on learning the crafts instead of thinking if you can become a director or not. It is important to do small little things you do in the process to reach the goal instead of thinking over the result every minute of preparation, every minute of training, or every minute of the journey. If you want to be a great businessman or a sports person or anything else, it is better to enjoy the pain in the journey, and it is journey which is very important than the actual result. And the second thing we can derive from the MSD's career is never ever give up till the end. This is the line which MSD does not talk very often in his interviews and also speeches. We can understand the way we won all 3 ICC trophies. Let's get back to 2007 T20 World Cup final. It is the final over of the match. On one side, Joginder Sharma, who is not the prime bowler MSD has in his team, and on the other hand, Misbah-ul-Haq is in full swing, and after he hit 6 of the second ball of the final over, it is only 6 runs required of 4 balls. Everyone felt we have lost the match except one man, MS Dhoni. He then placed Srishant at most unusual position and Misbah has given catch straight to him and we won the match. And even in 2011 World Cup, we were in deep trouble and we are almost losing the match when Sachin and Sehwag was out early in the second innings of the match, and the way he promoted himself above informed batsman Yuvraj Singh to encounter Muthiah Muralidharan has spoiled Sri Lanka's plans, and it is his presence of mind which has helped us to win the match and lift famous 2011 World Cup. And it is the same thing which applies to our lives. There will be situations where you are losing and nothing goes according to your way. Let's not give up from whatever the situation it is. And actually you can also learn how we can handle the pressure and just focus on the things we can control and just ignore the things which we cannot control.
That's what life is all about. Go through the difficult periods, fight it out. But if you can do it with a smile, that you'll become part of maybe the 5% persons, who can actually do it. Because at times we crib about life, about the tough period. But what's important is to go through the tough period that actually make you a better human being.
And the next thing we can learn from MSD is taking the blame of failures and give credit of success to the team. And this is one character you have to apply in your life, especially you want to become a leader. Even APJ Abdul Kalam has stressed in his speeches about this leadership skill of MSD. Handing over the cup after India won the tournament to the young person has become a trend now. But it is MS Dhoni who is the trendsetter of this tradition in Indian cricket team. And the fourth one in the list, what we have to focus from MSD is importance of fitness. Dhoni always talk about importance of fitness in his speeches, and he even says that it is important to work on fitness more when you grow old than you are young.
Getting old and being fit, those are two things that's very difficult to...
Getting old is when you're my age, not when you're your age, so well done.
No, it's true, but also, when you're playing, you don't really want anyone to say, he's unfit. Performance is something that is not guaranteed. I was not guaranteeing performance when I was 24. I can't guarantee when I'm 40. But at least if people can't point finger at me saying, he's unfit, that will be a big positive for me. So, I have to keep up with the younger guys. They run a lot. They are very fast. But, it's good to challenge.
To be honest, awareness of fitness is less in our country compared to West. It is Dhoni who is first one who focused on fitness in Indian team also. There are some of the great fielders like Ravindra Jadeja, Suresh Raina, Rohit Sharma, Virat Kohli and many more who emerged under his captaincy. And he even says that it is betrayal to the country if someone plays without 100% fitness. It is absolutely not correct if I say that these are only 4 things which we can learn from MSD. There are many other things from his career. If you clearly observe, we can learn at least 1 or 2 points from each match, each innings he played. And there are hundreds of things which we can learn from the MSD's entire career. We can learn many things from MSD like respecting to the elders, giving highest preference to the profession and also nation. The only thing I can say is, you may hate him or love him, but India cannot ignore MS Dhoni. I hope you loved this video and it is value for your time. Hit like and share with your friends and subscribe to this channel.